Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, subscribe, and share, folks. Like, subscribe, and share. Yak Chicago's finest, man. What's up, man? Let's get this started, all right? Let's go. Brother Steve, a lot of people over the years who helped make me the man that I am today. Whether you know it or not, in some way, you helped shape me. I just want to take a second and say thank you, even for the haters. Rodney, April, Myra, Tani, Mama, Pops, Los, Yanni, Michael, Anthony, Keith, Kiami, Martina, Renetta, Andrea, Connie, VJ, JJ, Shandon, Chris, Tony, Lolo, Momo, Trip, Brian, Brianna, Eli, Daniel, Charlotte, Maxine, Jasmine, Nathaniel, Brenda, Nikki, Marcy, Courtney, Taylor, Veronica, Donette, Corey, Keita, Keisha, Sage, Kia, Jennifer, Valentino, Kale, Aaliyah, Mark, Rita, Barbara, Johnny, Linda, Pam, Henry, Ronnie, Walt, Kate, Leslie, Lavana, Pharaoh, Jocelyn, Tommy, LaShonda, Tamika, Sharon, Carlisa, John, Candace, Aida, Geneva, Sean, Amy, Angela, Nicole, Valerie, Rachel, Deshaun, Tasha, Valerie, Evie, Dino, Chai, Black, Hermit, Angelo, Mel, Yak, Ronald, Donald, Tadius, Sale, Angie, Kamiki, Dorothy, Michelle, Lydia, London, Tanya, Sherry, Kim, Red, Dawn, Janeri, Trees, Bridget, Tonto, Tammy, Simon, David, Buddha, Brandy, Charles, Jimmy, Pat, James, Jamie, Darnell, Andre, Jermaine, Darcy, Malika, Roland, Doug, Victor Baldy, Cash, and G-Bub. I love y'all. What up, folks? Yak Chicago's finest, baby. My brother's keeper. Let's get it. Chicago's finest, baby. Yak Chicago's finest, man. Appreciate anybody that taps in. Man, it's another day, you know. Seeing a lot of the things that's going on around us. And it's like, man, you see people that's so-called tight with each other, so-called like, man, they call each other they bros and, family, my dude, my nigga, all the above. And it's like, man, I'm like, damn. I think people just say shit just to say it out of their mouth. That's how I take it. It's like, man, 'cause I always been my brother's keeper for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Always been my brother's keeper for real, for real. My bro's always been they brother's keeper for real. We ain't know no other way. And it's like, man, you see the picture up there in the avatar. That's my broski right there. Not blood brother, but that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, we ain't never, man, that dude right there I'd say from age 13 going on 14 to 45, man, him was to the hip. You know what I'm saying? He watched the front, I watched the back. He watched that side, I watched the other side. And man, we went around the world. And man, ain't none one of us been touched. And neither one of us ever left each other in the midst of that shit. Trust me and believe me, we got in situations, but that's been my bro. I've been my man. That dude right there ain't been touched since 1987, man. 1987, Roselle Parks Elementary School, inside the locker room in the gym room. Carlos Walker tried to whip his ass. And I stepped up and put butts, paws, and everything on him. You know what I'm saying? And that was the last time my bro been touched. I'd have been touched in
in the midst of situation with somebody trying to do something to him. But it's like, man, I'm my brother's keeper. You know what I mean? I got to do hickeys and some more things, scuff marks and some more. But it's like, man, I can't see you touching on my bro. And it's like, man, that's the only way I know. But I learned that from my blood big brother, my mother's biological child, my big bro Anthony, man. My big bro, I just said, man, when we was younger, I was like, damn, this nigga hate me, yo. My brother can't stand me. This nigga used to beat me up every day, man. He used to beat, when I say he used to beat me up every single day. And I was a timid kid. I ain't like fighting this shit. I ain't like no type of physicality when I was coming up. And I mean, he used to beat my ass every day. And my brother, I was always bigger than him. He was, I think he had a little short man complex or something. He was small, but he was a little firecracker. And then he used to beat me up every day. And it's like, man, my mom, she's always telling me, Dad, whip his ass. And I would never fight him. But as the years went on, we started getting older. He was overprotective of me. I didn't understand it. Growing up, I'm like, this nigga beat me up every damn day. But if anybody else would raise their voice at me, this dude he would lose his damn mind. He would lose his mind and overly protect me. And it's like, man, I picked up on that going into my teenage years and shit. And it's like, man, it was just something. And that carried all the way into adulthood. He just, man, he couldn't see nobody else touching me. He couldn't see nobody else violating me. Man, my bro was my brother's keeper for real, for real. I remember a situation. I used to manage a tire shop in Chicago, Doc J Tire City, 71st and Stony Island. And I used to I was dating the owner's daughter. And me and her brother had a big fallout. We had a big fallout. We at the job. We have a big ass fallout. And you know what I mean? He talking crazy and I'm on one. I burn you. I tear your ass up, Wayne, man. Wayne Jenkins, rest in peace, matter of fact, bro. Rest in peace to you, bro. But me and him going at it. And then his father, which was the owner of the company, he wasn't never when it initially started. But when he got there, he was like, did you put your hands on my son? I said, yeah. He came right up in my face. And they was in here on one finna, I mean, they was finna try to bank me or something. And out of the clear blue, we had a line of cars. We had a line of cars coming in to get flats and plugs put in their tires. I look up, all of a sudden my big brother walks in the door. My big brother Anthony, the one I'm telling you, used to beat me up. I don't know what. He just happened to come check on this little bro right in the middle of this whole big blow up. And it's like, man, he came up out of the cut, scared the shit out of me, but he scared the hell out of Wayne and Doc J, because it looked like I called him or something to come up there and make a move, but I did not. And he was on, y'all finna do what to my brother? And he was ready to, and I'm like, whoa, Ant, chill out. I mean, he came out, I don't know what possession to pop up on, but that's how he always been. He always been, whenever it seemed like it was finna teeter and go there, my brother would show up like Superman every time. And that's how, man, he was the only dude my big brother's the only dude I ever was afraid of. He was the only dude I ever thought that I couldn't whoop. You know what I'm saying? He was like a Superman to me. But he always came to my rescue every time out of nowhere. And it's like, man, I remembered all of that shit. And that transformed me into the big bro when it came to my Mac Legend sitting up in the picture with me. Him and my other bro, Tommy Guns. That transformed that into me with them as we traveled around the world chasing that music. And it's like, man, I couldn't see nobody touching them. I would burn their little asses up. But if anybody else even attempted to, it's like, man, I'd take an ass whipping before you touch them. Before you, man, I take all the scars because I can handle it. I know I can handle it. I can't see nobody touching them. And it's like, man, and we made it around the fucking world like that, looking out for each other. And man, we survived because we was kids out there in the real world. But man, we made it being my brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, that type of loyalty, I be saying just dudes that talk about the history of how they know each other, but they be so quick and so easy to violate each other. quick and so easy to SMD each other. You know what I mean? Talk about, man, talk about their moms, their wives, and you couldn't have been that tight with them. That couldn't have been your bro. You know what I mean? That man, there's no way I could violate my brother, bloodline or not, in that type of fashion. I see that shit so much on here, but dudes that be talking about, man, how far they go back. That's supposed to be my whoop-de-whoop. That's supposed to be my blood brother, my homie, my organization blood brother. I couldn't violate no GDs on the strength of YouTube or no shit like that. I see so much of it, man. Dudes don't be their brother's keeper, man. They'll take getting in the algorithm, violating your manhood, your everything, just to get in a rotation with the people. I can't think like that. That shit is, man, that type of thought process don't even fathomly cross my mind, man. Word, what's up with you, bro? What up? But it's so easy for dudes on here. I'm like, man, what happened to the man being my brother's keeper? I don't know no other way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way. It's like, man, me and my bro right there, Mac Legend, we had a fallout. Me and him had a fallout. That's why I said from 14 up to 45. It was me and him joined to the hip. We had a little fallout like at 45 over some old female ass shit, for real. But it's like, man, before I could violate him, I take a step back. I still to this, my mom and them never even, they knew just from the camaraderie me and him had, something gotta be up. But I still never was able to tell nobody, man, me and Mac ain't even fucking with each other right now. Cause it's like, man, I always had to thought the mentality, if I told somebody that, somebody might get at him cause Yak ain't there. Cause there was a lot of motherfuckers didn't get at him cause they knew they had to get at Yak. Cause I put my life on the line before you touch him. You know what I'm saying? With no hesitation. So it's like, man, that's the way I think. Like, man, I never put it in the atmosphere out in the universe that me and Mac ain't still joined at the hip. Cause if something happened to him, that shit, I lose my damn mind. You know what I'm saying? For real. That shit, that's how I think. That's the man, my brother's keeper, man. For real. It's like, man, dudes don't even understand the loyalty aspect that comes with telling. If you call somebody your brother, if you call somebody your fam, if you call somebody your friend, man, that's really supposed to mean something. That's why I don't give everybody the friend title. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't deserve that. That some people just say shit just to say it out of their mouth because it sound good. Bro, I got dignity. I won't violate anyone who I told I got love for them. I just won't dip. Exactly, I walk away before I do anything that'll bring any harm to them. You know what I'm saying? I shun you before I do anything to bring any harm to you. And it's only a few of us out here like that, word, with that mentality, man, and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? My brother to say it, but I mean really mean it. And it's like, man, I see it. It's so regular, so prevalent. It's like, man, what the hell happened to people, man? Having some damn good common sense and some, man, a heart, man. Chrissy, what up, big? Hello, Yak. Hello, everyone. What it do? Man, chilling, man, trying to, figure out what happened to men being real brothers, being real stand-up men, and man, holding your bro down, even when you might have a disagreement, even when y'all might fall off the track for a minute. That don't mean you let his ass get hung out to dry. You know what I'm saying? That, man, I don't think like that. Cause it's nothing. If I say I love you for real. That's why I always tell people, man, say what you mean and mean what you say. For real, because if I don't rock with you, you gonna know I don't rock with you. And if I love your ass, you gonna know I love your ass too, though. You know what I mean? And it's more, you gonna know it more from my actions than me saying that shit. You know what I mean? For real. True Blade, what's up, man? What up? And it's like, man, but you see it, so it's like, man, we done lost the ability, but a lot of men have lost the ability to show kindness nowadays. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, that's like taboo now. That shit don't make you soft because you show you got a heart, man. It just show you human, man. We are human, man. We are human. It's okay for the black man to act like he give a fuck, man. We ain't always gotta act like everything is, you know what I mean? You willing to violate everything. I ain't willing to violate everything at any cost. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. For real, for real. Appreciate people. I appreciate you. Bro, it's people on here I don't rock with no more. People would never know unless they say something. Unless they say something. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I'm never gonna put you out there, and we could be in the background, tearing the roof off this motherfucker. But I ain't gonna put it out there in the universe where everybody know what's going on, man. It was crazy. Word, my first my first marriage. Me and my first wife, when I said we was in a house, chandeliers and shit getting tore off out the ceilings. But when you walk out of that door, nobody knew. So when we finally was made it public that we were separating and getting divorced, everybody was like, what the fuck? How's that possible? It ain't no way y'all can. They couldn't understand, because when you walk out that door, she might be in the crib. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I can't stand you. You whoop-de-whoop. You low down, dirty dog, everything, you name it. But when you walk out that door, I could never publicly assassinate your character, violate you, none of that. So it was a shock to people when we made it public because nobody ever knew. When we walked out that door, we still carried each other, presented each other as, man, with total respect. Even though we might not have been holding the hands like we used to, but the energy wasn't all in the air with that side-eye, fuck this dirty bitch, fuck that low-down dirty nigga. We ain't get it to the public, so nobody knew. Nobody knew. And that's what I mean. It's like, man, just because we at odds, that don't mean I don't love your ass no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part people don't know how to differentiate, man. Just because you have a disagreement, that don't mean, man, pray for his downfall. Pray, man, wanting to see some harm done to him, have malicious thoughts. Nah, man, I don't know how to think like that. For real. Because even a disagreement or an argument, that don't eliminate love. You know what I'm saying? That don't eliminate, man, you being my bro. That just mean, man, today I might have to show you, big bro, need to dust your motherfucking pockets a little bit. But I still let the shit out you and I ain't gonna let nobody else do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, that shit, it done got lost. I said too much. I said a lot on here. But dudes that holler about how far they go back, how long they done known each other. They come out the sandbox together. Man, you can't tell. If y'all came out the sandbox together, y'all niggas look like some niggas that was at the corner store drinking some Wild Irish Rose or some White Port. Cause y'all ain't showing no type of fucking camaraderie / loyalty around here, man. For real. That shit was just like on my head, man. I'm like, man, I think people just say shit just because it sound good. If I said, I mean it, you know? That's the difference with me. If I said I mean it, that's why I don't even pretend like everybody's my friend. Because, man, that shit means something. I don't pretend like, man, everybody the bro. That shit really means something to me. And everybody don't deserve that type of loyalty that I'm going to give, so I can't even, man, put your ass in a position to violate and or abuse that shit that's going to come rocking with me, you know? Every now and then I done crossed that line a few times, but man, it's only gonna be a few for real. Cause man, people is wicked, man. But that was just on the brain, man. You know what I mean? Just a thought, man, for real. Dad, you're the best. Man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I tried, man, I ain't on here on no preaching shit or nothing. Everybody know I got a goofy side to me. I'm silly as hell. I got a real serious side. I'm a hothead. All of that. But I'm also, man, I'm a stand-up dude, and I ain't got no problem showing that. You know what I'm saying? That don't take away from my G-ness. I think that shit show I'm a real G. That's grown, man. It ain't always got to be a gangster when you say G. I'm grown as hell, you know? For real. That's what that stands for. I'm grown as a motherfucker. And I'm a G. Depends on the circumstances, though. You feel me? Like, no joke. But that was just on the membrane, man. That was up in the thoughts. I'm like, man, let me just, put it up in the universe. That's the only way I know how to do it. For real. So you are speaking, man, appreciate. No joke. Can we please get those likes up? Thank you so much. Man, they be violating me around here. Excuse me. They be around here violate me. They'll get my likes up. I should be monetized over some of these characters that's out here, but I don't even get mad. I got a select bubble and a select circle of real, true supporters that I appreciate to the T. And before I get up on here pretending like some other shit, I'm going to get this to you every time. And I stay right where I'm at and slow walk him up. And I take that slow walk up instead of that quick shot up. And I got to be walking around here doing the fugazi. I got to walk around here and put on the, character traits. Nah. I'll take the zero. I'll take the zero, for real. But, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I definitely do. Anytime y'all come chop it up with your boy, y'all know, man, I don't take it for granted, not at all, for real. That's that OG, huh? Man, that's it, man. I got a birthday coming up in about, 11 days. Like 11 days, man. I'm cracking the code. It's a blessing, man. Feel good, healthy, man. Still get around and get up and do what the hell I want to do, and I ain't mad. And I seen it, man. So it's a blessing to me, man. I'm about to be 51, man. It was time I didn't think I'd see 25. You know what I'm saying? But, man, my mind was growing with my age. So, you know what I mean? That's the beautiful part of it. My mind was growing right along with my age, you feel me? So it's like, man, that's why I'm still here today. I already know what it is. And I had a lot of praying ass women praying for me. And that's man, that's but I tap in, man. I got the in-laws and shit next door trying to holler at me. Got some people out there. But man, everybody that chopped it up with me, man, if you missed it, man, come on. Man, but thank y'all, man. I really appreciate it. Well, I mean, Chuck, Christy, man. Who else? Beaver Valley, man. Big Chat, Word, everybody, man, that take their time to holler at your boy, man. I really appreciate y'all. Like for real. But man, I'm gonna have some of the beach work for you tomorrow, because I'm up here in Ocean City, man. Got the snowball truck out here. I'm gonna take you to the boardwalk. I'm gonna put y'all up on here and see some of the sights, man. But I really appreciate it with I'm around here shaking the doors and shit. All right? Man, y'all be safe out here, man. Nothing but love and respect for everybody, man. And y'all know what I tell them, man. I want to see everybody reach the fucking finish line unscathed, man. For real. Holla at your boy, man, on the next one. Holla. This is the truth. The truth, baby.
Nothing else. 16, just a youngin' when I met it. In Baltimore the second time, but this time I was stranded, sent away from my hometown. Thug, I was branded, but I never did much. I just didn't understand that heart crush. Left my sisters and my girl all alone. She tried for a sec, but in a minute she was gone. So I found a new girl. I learned to move on. I won't say her name, Lil Cute Red Bone. It wasn't too long for my song was on the way. Me and the pops fell out. And then he passed away, never got to see his grandkids mad at me. A hard lesson in life, but that ain't the way to be. We gotta learn to forgive and learn to move on with life. Only waste precious moments trying to live the hype. I'm sending universal love when I pick up the mic.
Ask anybody about that, bet I treated him right, and that's the truth. Yeah, the legend.
More again, I'm a little more thrown now. The years in Cali, the swag is full blown now. And hate with the music, the gig is my home now. Canadian wife from a life on the road now. Second job, not enough, I need more now. Time's rough, I got a pocket full of stones now. I'm recruiting all the homies back home now. East side, Baltimore, we in the zone now. Tripped out patty trucks, living like a pro now. Big crib to myself, white long gone now. Me and my niggas at the crib blowing Joe now. Living like a rock star, daily I get blown now. I'm speedballing with no hopes of slowing down. I'm high flying like wind under a nightgown. Spanish Indian girls calling my phone now.
I was trying to love every girl in the whole town.
Lights are grand, shopping at the mall, not a well-played hand. Got the phone call, the crib been raided. They hit the car wash, hit the other spots, niggas saying you the boss. Grabs clothes, switch rides, nigga got lost. Somewhere in VA where the roads don't cross.
In my sister's basement, counting up the loss, trying to figure out which nigga didn't cross. That's the truth. Low down, dirty dogs. Hey. Yeah, a legend.
Months on the run, money getting low, missing all my peeps, nowhere else to go. 5 racks to my lawyer, turn myself in. 36 in the booking fucking process. And I swear in the game you can never ever win, cause the shit ain't ever perfect when you in that bullpen. Thinking to yourself,
damn, here we go again.
Hoping when you get up in this bitch, you see your friend, not a nigga with a grand who ain't knowing who I am. I don't want another case, but I just don't give a damn. Finally made it out. I'm dipping low through the block.
Little brother turn my fucking crib to a crack spot.
Little niggas, bitchy niggas got the hood red hot.
You motherfuckers owe me.
Now give me what you got. 9 Glock in my lap cases. Niggas wanna pull it.
Pissed off cause they hit me with that Rico bullshit. That's true. No lies, folks, no lies. I be spitting the truth and nothing else. Appreciate you people, man. The truth, no lies, man. That's my life right there. Holla at your boy, man. I appreciate everybody. Y'all be safe out here. Yeah, Chicago's finest, baby. Holla at your boy. Thank you.